On today's episode of Making My Baby's Food with me, once your baby gets to that 6-month mark and they start eating solid, most mothers are always concerned on what to give their babies because you want to ensure your baby is well fed with nourished and balanced food. So today I will be making my nutritious based pap for my baby. This pap can be taken from once your baby is above 6 months old. Before 6 months, doctors recommend exclusive breastfeeding. If you cannot do exclusive breastfeeding, then you can formula feed, but not giving your below 6 months baby pap to drink. So this is a nutritious based pap for your 6 months plus 7 months, 8 months. My son is 8 months plus here, and I'm making a nutritious based pap for him. The ingredients in this pap are very simple and readily available at the market. I have millet, guinea corn, and maize. Now this my pap has been soaked for 4 days before I started making this video. I had soaked it for 4 days. Now when you're trying to make your own, once you soak every day, you have to change the water so that the pap does not smell. So you have to change the water. And this video started on the 4th day. As a working mom, I get so busy, and at times I cannot drop some content on time. So I didn't cover up the first few days in which I soaked my pap in water. So once you soak, you see the dirt from the guinea corn, the shells comes out. Those are the black stuffs that I'm trying to sieve out from the corn. As the grains get softened up, they open up the shells. For anyone that still has the shells, it opens up and then floats on top of the water. So I'm just trying to sieve out the black shells away from it, then change my water before giving it another good mix and keeping it for the next day. This video is going to be in 2 parts. The first one in which is the preparation of my grains, while the second part is the preparation of my date syrup, in which my son is going to use to take its pap. Now you might see a lot of video in which people add their date syrup into their grains. However, I don't like adding mine because no matter how you get it grinded, no matter how smooth you are able to achieve the grinding, some of the nutrients which your baby needs are still going to be lost while trying to sieve out the pap from the shaft. So that is why I do my own in 2 separate ways. I do the grains mixture first, then I do the date sugar second. Now this is the second day. You can see me trying to also sieve the water and checking if the grains are fully soft. This is day 5 of me soaking it, and you can see it has tripled in size. Now I'm trying to see if I can grind my maize at home using my own blender. My blender is a grinder, and I've usually used it to grind most of what I use in the kitchen at home. So I'm going to be trying it out if it's going to be giving me a smooth paste in grinding my maize. I ensure I give it a good mix before grinding so that the old water which I used in soaking the grains does not come out in its taste afterwards. So there are some paps that you take, it gives you this tangy taste. So I'm trying to ensure that the grains which are soaked water, all of this water comes out and the pap does not have the tangy taste before putting it inside my blender and going ahead to grind it. Now at this point, I'm inside my store while I'm trying to grind it. I did the first time and the grinder was making a sound. That is how I know that I need to add extra water. So I added extra water and gave it another try to see if my grinder is going to blend my grains smoothly. And as you all can see, I'm trying to check the texture here. The texture was not too good. It was not too good. The grinder grinded it, but the texture didn't come out smooth. So I decided to take it out to a nearby place where they use this local grinder to grind it. It's not far from our place. So I decided to take the grains there. I poured the one that I used the grinder to grind because it wasn't giving me a good soft texture. If I try sieving my pap like that, trust me guys, if you try this, you are going to waste lots of your grains go out as water, as shaft rather. Lots of your grains are going to go out as shaft because you need the grains to form a very near smooth paste. A near smooth paste for you to get the most out of your grains, because only then would you be saving the nutrients in your pap and it wouldn't go in as shaft. Okay, so right now I'm back home and I'm trying to sieve out my pap from the shaft. So as you all can see, I'm using a sieve cloth. My sieve cloth is a double sieve cloth. If you need it, I can show you a sample of how my sieve cloth is. So the essence of it being double is that the pap comes out alone and it sieves the shaft, which is not too good. Though some people also don't sieve out their shaft because it is fiber. In actual sense, the shaft is the fiber in the grains. Even though it has its own health benefits, fiber has its own health benefit. It aids in digestion of food. However, for babies who are just starting to eat solid, too much fiber isn't good for their digestive system. Their intestines cannot digest fiber enough. It cannot digest fiber. Most of the fiber is just going to come out as their poop. So while doing this, I was having fun with my baby. As you can see, we are both doing it together while he is playing and entertaining both of us. So I continue to sieve my pap. While sieving your pap, you need lots of water. Water is the agent that allows your pap to come out easily. You need lots of water, and then you squeeze it as if you are washing clothes with your hands. So you can all see me with the movement trying to ensure that the whole pap comes out very well inside enough water. You need enough water while trying to make your grains, and the step is as easy as you all can see me in this video. So after each one, you check to ensure that the water has come out completely and you are just left with only the shaft. You all can see that my pap has started to settle at the base of my bucket. It has started to settle at the base of my bucket, and you can all see the pap. I was done with the first settle. I had completely squeezed out the water and I'm pouring it into a different container. At this container, I will still be going over it the second time to ensure that no nutrient is wasted, because every nutrient it is packed with is useful for your baby. So you want to ensure that you do not waste your grains. And don't forget, you need lots of water. So I repeat this process till I am done with the whole process. So I'm going to be listing a few benefits of the grains which I added. Remember, I told you from the start that this is a nutritious based pap. It is very healthy for babies. The first ingredient I am going to be talking about in among our grains today is millet. Millet is one of a popular grain in Nigeria, especially the northern side of Nigeria. Millet is a nutritious food which is very high in fiber, protein, and lots of minerals which the baby needs for healthy development. They are also easy to digest. Remember, while I was earlier in this video, I was saying it that some do not sieve out their shaft from their pap because the shafts are actually the fibers in the grains. However, because this food is for babies do not need too much fiber in their system. Their digestive system is still too young to digest too much fiber. So this fiber also helps them in digestion, helps them in breaking down the food they eat so that their body can easily absorb it. Now, when this fiber is in moderate quantity, which is needed for their healthy development, it helps their body to digest food easily. Millet also helps our baby to grow and develop healthy. Some of the benefits of giving your baby millet is it is rich in carbohydrates, which means that millet gives your baby energy. So you can be rest assured that once you give your baby a healthy meal which has millet in it, your baby is going to be bursting with lots of energy during the day. Mamas, get ready because your baby is going to be showing you some moves and you are going to be having a full day, because trust me, a baby with an energy baby is a happy baby. Also, it helps in digestion. The benefit is helps in digestion. I cannot overemphasize it that it helps babies to digest their food easily. Millet also boosts the immunity of your baby, so you can be rest assured that your baby is going to be a healthy baby. It helps to bring their immunity. After 6 months of life, when they depend solely on breast milk, for mothers that are able to do exclusive breast milk for their babies tend to get exposed to bacteria and different microorganisms, because at this point most babies can now sit on their own. They tend to want to start crawling, so their hands and feet are all over the place, and you definitely need a food which is rich in which helps your baby to build its immunity so that they do not fall sick. And if there's one thing I do not like in babies is babies falling sick, because they can't explain what they are going through. Also, one of the benefits is it helps in bone development. Millet is high in calcium, which helps your baby to develop strong bones. So from 6 months, some babies start growing teeth and sitting on their own, and all these activities are bone requirements. So when your baby is being fed with a millet meal, you are ensured that your baby's bone development is covered, because millet is high in calcium. It also helps in muscle growth. It helps baby to gain weight. It helps baby against constipation, because of its high fiber content, which I explained. It helps them digest, so your baby is not constipated. It's not like your baby is going 2 days, 3 days, 4 days without using the loo. The next grain I'll be talking about is the red guinea corn. That's the one I use, the red guinea corn. Guinea corn is also rich in calcium, iron, and potassium, and it is very good when you combine it with other grains to give your baby the balanced, healthy meal. The benefit of guinea corn is that it is nutritious. It is highly packed with nutrients like calcium, iron, and potassium, which your baby needs for healthy development. Guinea corn is also easy to digest because it is a light cereal and it is perfect for babies. Its high source of fiber also makes it a good choice for your baby's brain development. It also contains probiotics, which helps to prevent diarrhea, dysentery, and diabetes in babies. Probiotics, as you all know, are live bacteria and yeast that are very good and beneficial for your body, which is mostly commonly found in yogurt. Our third grains which I'll be talking about is corn, the popular corn. That's the final ingredient in our nutritious based pap. Corn is also a good source of fiber, vitamins, and minerals, which is very good for babies. It helps in digestion just like the other grains we have mentioned. It helps in weight gain, it helps in brain development, which I have explained in our previous grains. Now, the benefits for corn which I'll be talking about are the ones I'm yet to mention under the other two grains, and that is corn contains antioxidants like beta-carotene and lutein, which are very good for your baby's eye. Also, the beta-carotene is also good for your baby's soft skin. It helps their skin come out looking very lush. You know that baby skin, it helps it. Corn also contains potassium, magnesium, and phosphorus, which helps with muscle and nerve function. So your baby gets to have good nerve functions, and it's also rich in vitamin E, which helps protect cells from damage. Now, with all these healthy benefits which I have mentioned in this video, you all can see why these three grains are essential for your baby's healthy development, why they are balanced, nutritious weight gain pap. At this point, I'm almost done with the whole process. I'm just going over the shaft again to ensure that I am not wasting my nutrients with the shaft. So I'm just giving it a final good squeeze, and you can see I'm pouring out the shafts. I'm almost done with the whole process. That's the final batch, and my baby sure did have a very good time today. Voila, and you all can see this is my shaft. You can see how looking dry it is. That is why I said you have to give it a very good squeeze so that you get all your nutrients out of your shaft. This is the old shaft that I got from my pap, and these are my pap. I got 4 takeaway pack after allowing it to settle for 2 days. And you can be rest assured, using the quantity which I used, you get nothing less than 3.5 quantities. I do hope you enjoyed our videos. Do well to like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and support us by sharing our videos. Till next time, love you guys, bye.